All
All
right.
right, Ryan, I think that's going to do it for WWE. Let's jump into AEW.
Oh boy. So AEW.
So, yeah. So, where do you want to start with AEW this week, Ryan?
I want to start with Mercedes Monet
That's a good place to start.
because so her first week in the company, she just cut a promo.
Mm-hmm.
Second week in the company, she didn't do much of anything either. Third week in
Yeah,
the
she got on the announcer booth.
and then she did commentary, and it was god awful commentary.
Yeah,
She didn't say anything. Like
dude. I'm telling you. I mean, two things. One, she's obviously either still nursing an injury or they're just babying it to be on the safe side.
yeah.
Two, she's coasting like a motherfucker.
Oh, she doesn't care at all. You can tell she's not into it.
Yeah.
She's in it for the money, and then it is what it is. But yeah, this was the worst. Like, there's been a lot of wrestlers who go on commentary and can't do it. Yeah, this was up there with one of the worst I've seen.
Yeah.
It kind of took away from the match because this was a really fun match. And it let all four of these women shine, but then you had Mercedes just chiming in with her random stuff and not really being like fake enthusiasm, which was like that's what got me. Like, she acted like she was pretending like she would care. She didn't care. Like, she didn't get.
Yeah.
I don't know. This was.
I think this is gonna be one of the biggest letdowns in AEW's history is it Mercedes Monet.
Yeah.
I feel like after she debuts her first match and the crowd could turn on her pretty quick.
I feel like that too because especially she's already got some people mad at her for saying she's going to go back to WWE one day and all that already. And then this stuff happens where she's looks like she's phoning it in.
Mm-hmm.
And AEW fans are, you're pretty much all in or nothing to like the hardcore fans. Like, you're either all in or you don't need to be there. So I don't know. This could go down as one of the biggest, like one of the biggest, letdowns or worst signings ever.
Well,
You better bring it in the ring.
besides CM Punk.
Well, yeah, you can't beat that. But you better bring it in the ring when she starts wrestling. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Because if she goes in half-assed in the ring, that's going to be the end of it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Ryan, Chris Jericho. Boy.
He's leeching again, huh?
Apparently he's gonna be the mentor of Hook now.
What was this? I don't even know.
Well, last week Hook dropped him on his head like 8 times, so
yeah, maybe
he earned his respect apparently, and now he's gonna show him the ropes and he's leeching off another one, Ryan.
Yep. Yeah. This was weird. I don't have any thoughts. I just wish Jericho would go away on like a Fozzy tour for about 2 full years.
Absolutely.
I'm tired of Jericho. I'm over it. I was over it when he first showed up in AEW. I'm really over it now.
Yeah. All right, Ryan. Let's talk about the big stuff that happened this past week here. Let's talk about Edge, Adam Copeland, finally getting a championship since 2011. Ryan.
Yeah, he's the TNT champion. I guess his feud with Christian is now over because he's moving on to doing Cope Opens, which is just hilarious because it's an insider term because of the Cold Open. Anyway, he's doing Cope Opens on Collision, which he did this past week. And his challenger, Nathan, was someone we talked about last week on this fine program that we do. It was one of the guys who we were talking about. They go back to WWE one day, but we said he never would. That was Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona showed up on the opening segment of Collision to challenge Adam Copeland for his championship. So,
you think you got enough people
Someone
And
actually
then
involved in the company.
yeah, and then you bring in another guy in his 40s. I mean, I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
Like, what's the purpose of this?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was a fun match. These two know each other because the edge head stuff. So I mean, it was a fun match, but yeah, I don't get it. Very easily could have gave this spot to someone on the roster.
Yeah,
He must have got a big paycheck because they flew him into Canada for this. I mean,
yeah, that's pretty crazy. Tony Khan, I tell you what, he's got the money to spend, baby.
yeah. After this match, though, another guy we talked about last week, Malachi Black, showed up. It's like we're predicting the future.
Yeah.
Black comes out. He tries to hit Adam Copeland, but then Buddy Matthews attacked Edge. I'm just gonna call him Edge. I can't call him Copeland. I hate it. Mark Briscoe ran in for whatever reason. I guess he's feuding with the black guys. That sounded. I'll take.
Oh, poor choice of words there, Ron.
Anyway, then Eddie Kingston ran in, and then the House of Black disappeared. What a weird thing to see. Edge, Mark Briscoe, and Eddie Kingston all in the same ring together.
Yeah, and when you look at it, his next challenger is probably going to be either Buddy Matthews or Aleister Black, or Malachi Black. So
Yeah.
I guess he's just going to wrestle WWE guys.
Apparently they challenged him to a 6-man match or a trios match at Dynasty.
Oh, of course, because Malachi Black can't have singles matches.
Yeah, and Edge can't wrestle. He's the new champion, but we can't have the title on a pay-per-view.
No, no.
We had more title matches. We had more matches in this tag team tournament, Nathan. FTR defeated the Infantry. The Infantry actually got offense in this week. And Top Flight beat Big Bill and Ricky Starks.
Yeah, that match. Somebody fuck up there or what, Ryan? Because they already at one point they went for a roll up on on Starks, and he did not kick out.
No, but the referee claimed he did.
And then right after that, he got beat. Like pretty soon, right after that,
Yeah.
And now I ain't gonna lie, Top Flight looked very confused.
Yeah, so I think that was a fuck up on somebody. Either the referee or Starks was supposed to kick out. Something happened.
Starks might be injured or something because he didn't kick out of that pin, and then he got beat. Right
and he
after
was. It looked like they were working on him at the end of the match too.
Yeah,
so that sucks if he's actually hurt. That's about all the big stuff that happened this week. I mean, Kyle O'Reilly's wrestling again, but that match was awful. He fought JD Drake. That was just stupid. And like nothing really of substance there.
right.
So, yeah.
What about Rampage? What happened on Rampage? Anything
Did they
at all?
have Rampage this week? Because with the tournament going on, I don't even know when Rampage aired this week.
Yeah, because Collision got preempted last week.
Did it air yesterday? But it was on like really late at night, wasn't it? Like 11 o'clock or some shit. Because it had to air after all the basketball games and stuff were over.
Right.
Rampage.
No. Rampage was right after Dynamite.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Dustin Rhodes wrestled.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He beat the Butcher. I'm sure that was riveting.
Woo!
Deonna Purrazzo beat some chick named Rose.
So we just had a bunch of fucking.
Yeah. Because Mariah May beat some chick named Nikita. Why do they have one name? Okay. And then Roderick Strong took on Matt Menard, and Roderick Strong won. So there you go. That was Rampage.
That was a bunch of squash matches. Jesus.
So there you go. So no, nothing happened on Rampage.
Yeah.
The big thing on Dynamite, though, the big thing on Dynamite was Swerve is now the #1 contender for the World Championship.
Yes. You think he's gonna win?
God, I hope so, dude. I really do. It's his time. Let's let him get it. Let's let him have the title.
Yeah.
God, I hope so. I don't know. It's AEW. They like their long title reigns, but God, I hope Swerve takes off Joe.
I think so. I think
he should have won the triple threat, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's time. I don't know though when you got Will Ospreay right there though, so I don't know when they want to pull the trigger on Will Ospreay.
Yeah, because we're heading to this Dynasty pay-per-view, and I don't know what Ospreay is going to be doing. He's just wrestling right now. He
He's
has no.
wrestling Brian Danielson.
Is that what they're going to do? Ospreay and Danielson?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ospreay and Danielson at Dynasty.
Okay. So, but they're not interacting at
But
all on
I'm
TV.
just saying though. I'm just, huh?
They're not even interacting on TV at all.
They are. They've been interacting in the last 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, they are, but they just talk
Um,
about each other. They haven't really.
yeah, but so, but what I'm saying is, he's totally your top face. I mean, he's bigger
Yeah.
than Swerve at this point. So it's like, when are you gonna pull that trigger?
That's the thing. Like, he kind of came in and took all of Swerve's hype. Because Swerve was getting this push before he came in, and now he's here, and now Swerve seems kind of second fiddle to Osprey. So I don't know if they're gonna give it to Swerve or he's just gonna get screwed out of this whole equation, and Osprey's the next champion,
Right.
which would suck for Swerve. I kind of hope they just let Swerve take it. He can have like a 2 month, 3 month reign, and then let Osprey be Swerve.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the women, Ryan. How do you feel about Mariah May being the number 2 rank, and somehow Thunder Rosa's already the number 1 rank, even though she just came back.
He's had like one
And
match.
yeah, and they're gonna fight next week on Dynamite, and whoever wins is number 1 contender. Do you have Mariah May?
You know, again, you kind of called this last week asking if you thought Mariah May was going to be the next champion, and isn't that a little quick though to kind of pull the trigger on this? They've only been with each other for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I don't know, but Tony Storm kissed her on the lips this week, so that was crazy.
Yeah, that was still a little messed up. I was, I don't know.
Um,
I think Rosa will beat May. I don't see her getting the title shot yet.
well,
Uh,
I mean, you could do it to where it's like, oh, she's gonna lay down, and then she doesn't.
yeah, but then again, you're breaking off this unit that just they've only been with her for a couple months, right?
Yeah,
That seems kind of quick, but I mean, yeah, they could. Mariah May's getting good reactions. Crowd
yeah.
likes her, so yeah. I mean, I can see him pulling the trigger, but also Thunder Rosa just came back. They kind of want to capitalize on that momentum too. So
Well, yeah, and then you got Willow going after the TBS title. So I don't think that's gonna. I'm pretty sure Willow's gonna lose that,
yeah, me too.
and I think Mercedes is gonna be the first one to go after that TBS. Or she might beat. Oh God, if she beats who's the champion? The
Julia
champion.
Hart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Julia Hart. He beats Julia Hart. That might send the crowd into a frenzy.
it might. It might.
It's gonna be interesting. You definitely don't want Willow beating Julia Hart and then Mercedes going after Willow, because that's definitely, unless you want Mercedes to be a heel, because
Yeah, I mean, and
Willow
that's the thing they
they're
mentioned like that Willow beat Mercedes for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like they've already kind of teased it on commentary and stuff about the history there, and I'm like,
Yeah, and it's like, Willow's over as a face, and it's like,
yeah.
man, I think if you, unless you want her to turn heel pretty quick, I don't know if I'd have that match.
I don't think she needs. I don't know what they do. I don't really don't know what they do with her. Like
No, they're totally gonna have her win that TBS title.
I yes, and I completely understand see that too. But
And
it's like,
I could see her trying to be the first double champ.
good God, dude, that would really. Oh, I think that would send the crowd over the edge. To have her win both titles.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, I don't know about that.
It'd be interesting.
Oof. Yeah, they're gonna have to be very smart with Mercedes and And she, like I said, she better bring it because if not, they're gonna eat her alive.
Yeah. We got any AEW news this week, Ryan?
Mm, um, I didn't really see much of other any actual news.
Oh, they're so AEW pay-per-views were always on Bleacher Report,
Oh yeah, I did see this. Yeah,
which is always an iffy
it's a
thing
pain
to
in the
watch a pay-per-view
ass.
on. Well, it's a pain in the ass, and sometimes they drop connection, and
Yeah,
it's not great. But they're also going to use. They're still going to use them, but they're also going to use Triller now,
which was
which
Spike
is
TV.
the yeah, which is what Jake Paul's always on. Yay!
Yeah, I mean that's good. It gives more options for people to watch it here in the States. I know in other countries it's on way more options. But here in the States, yeah, it was Bleacher Report. It was like the only way to actually watch it, or you had to watch it on actual pay-per-view. And so that's cool. I heard that I haven't really ever bought anything on the Triller, so I have no idea like if it's better than Bleacher Report. But I know every time I've watched Bleacher Report, I've had issues with the stream and with
Right.
just like paying for shits on there is hard too. And
Yeah, I think Triller's a better option.
so I think that's better. Maybe this is one step closer to getting on a streaming service now that they're on like two different options. Maybe they can try to get to a streaming service. Maybe let's go to Triller. I don't know if that's I don't think that's a good idea though.
No, let's not put that out into the world. Goddamn. Hey, you know what though? If they go to Triller, we're just one step closer to that Jake Paul Anthony Agogo boxing match. you know,
Anthony Agogo, he is still in that company.
he's a British boxer. He's going blind. I don't know why he signed somebody's. No, nothing against blind people, but
It's kind of
I don't
hard
know.
to wrestle.
Yeah, and he's going blind. He says he's going to go blind so eventually. So don't know why you sign somebody like that because he basically says that he's going to go blind. So
Yeah, that's man. I mean,
Tony Khan, what do you do? What do you?